in writing.
Call is now being recorded.
Okay. Okay. I think now it is getting recorded. Okay. So grammatical range and accuracy is very, very important. So grammar is very important. It's one of the criteria. So task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resources, grammatical range and accuracy. These are the four parameters where you will get judged for your writings. Okay. Yes. As you know that we cannot write exactly 250 words, so which is better? Okay, this I answered already. Tadikonda Samantha. Yeah, Samantha. Yeah, sorry, I'm bad with the names. So yes, definitely you need to write above 250 words. You should not write less than 250 words. It's one of the criterias. When you don't write exactly or up to 250 words, you'll be marked down. You'll be marked down under achievement. You have not achieved what they have asked. Okay, task achievement. Okay, that is what is going to get hampered. Then how do we get ideas for writing? Definitely we're going to discuss about it today. We are going to discuss about the problem, the question we are just read, right? Problems and its solution. Okay, so the question is, in some countries the average weight of people is increasing and the levels and of health and fitness are decreasing or getting hampered, right? So how do we write a task to after reading the question carefully? Definitely we need to focus on what the writer or the examiner is asking, isn't it? The entire question we need to understand. We need to form a small like 2 to 3 minutes take time to inculcate ideas. Okay, this I'm going to write in paragraph or introduction paragraph, and second body or first body paragraph I'm going to write this, then second body paragraph I'm going to write this, and conclusion I'm going to write this. Think of it and do a small mind mapping there. Okay, to take 2 to 3 minutes and then do the mind mapping, then jump to the writing part. Because don't jump directly start writing it. First, think what you're going to write. Okay. Okay. First one. Okay. These are the types of questions again: cause and problems and solutions, advantages and disadvantages with opinion, advantages and disadvantages without opinion, agree or disagree, and then discuss both the views, give your opinion, double questions. Okay. Anyways, we are going to discuss today causes or problems and solutions. Okay. Yes. So the essay should consist of 4 to 5 paragraphs. Okay. What are those? First paragraph should be introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, body paragraph 3. If you feel that you can write more, and conclusion. Then I said 5 paragraphs. Otherwise, 4 paragraphs are quite okay. Okay, that will do. Okay, so first introduction, paraphrasing the question plus thesis statement. So introduction is something where you need to paraphrase the question. So he's asking you to write this question in your own words. How will you write? All you need to do is you need to read the question, the first whatever the task is, I mean the question is, you need to read it and understand it and paraphrase it in your own words. Okay, let's see how to write a introduction. Okay, and by the way, in body paragraph 1 you're going to give the causes and problems with examples, and in body paragraph 2 solutions with examples. That means in body paragraph 1 you're talking about the problems, and body paragraph 2 you're giving the solution, then conclusion. That's it. Introduction, problems, and for them solutions and conclusion. That's it, guys, for this kind of task. Okay, so what is introduction? How we can we paraphrase it? So we can paraphrase word to word, we can paraphrase and we can understand the entire the question and then paraphrase it. So paraphrasing should be done for from here to here. Let's see how to do exactly. Okay, some people do word to word for paraphrasing. If you really don't know how to paraphrase it on the whole, so some can be written as certain countries. See, countries, for countries, nations is given, or states. Then the average, the mean or middle. Okay, so weight is given something like mass. People, for people you need to you can write individuals or inhabitants. Okay, then increasing can be rising, growing, surging. Okay, Then health and fitnesses, for that you can write the synonym as again well-being. Okay, well-being or wellness. Okay, then decreasing you can write going down. Okay, diminishing, declining, reducing. Okay, so with these words you can exactly paraphrase the question. That is what is asking. So your first sentence of introduction should be the paraphrasing. Okay, that is reparaphrase, rephrase the question. Okay, rephrase the question, and then second sentence in the introduction should be thesis statement, like we talked here, right? Yeah, here it is. So paraphrasing and thesis statement. Okay, and then third sentence in introduction can be given, or can be given as an outline of an essay. For example, outline of essay. In this essay, I'm going to talk about both the causes and the solutions, and the required solutions according to me. Okay. So what is thesis statement, by the way? So once you paraphrase this, the next statement should be thesis statement, right? So what is thesis statement? Thesis statement is nothing but whatever your opinion is, whatever you think about. For example, the thesis statement can start, in my opinion, you will start like this. Okay. In my opinion, I feel that many people go overweight because of their food habits, or blah, blah, blah. According to you, whatever you think is the thesis statement. And third statement in introduction would be, or third sentence in introduction can be outline of the essay. So outline can be avoided for some questions. Okay, but if you really want to, if you feel that okay, I might not get 250 260 270 words, I need to write more, so write an outline also. In this essay, I'm going to talk about both problems and solutions. Okay, the upcoming paragraphs. Okay, you can also write the upcoming paragraphs. In the upcoming paragraphs, I'm going to discuss both problems and solution. That's a little introduction about what you're writing in the upcoming paragraphs. Got it? So that you'll also increase your word limit, and you'll be in a safe side. Okay, because it is one of the criteria, right? Yes. Okay. So what exercises are helpful to improve? Okay, how to improve vocabulary? Yes, guys, read more. Read. So I always tell students to read more and more articles. Whenever you read something, if you feel that okay, this word is quite useful, I can use it in my IELTS, or I can use it in my language. That will also see, speaking and writing hand in hand, or writing and speaking will go hand in hand. You know, when you know a word, you can also use it in your speaking, and you can also use it in your writing, right? But where will you get that word here? When something is not given in the software, that will not give the output in the monitor, right? So something should be there. So that for that you need to read a lot, you need to go through things. Okay, so that will improve your vocabulary. It doesn't mean that okay, you'll sit with some dictionary and write down some few words and then you start using them only. No, read them. If you come across a word, for example, even some essays or some documentaries or some articles, if you go through, okay, you feel that yes, this word is really good. Or if you were watching a movie or a news, if you feel that yes, this word is really nice, I have to write it down. Sit with a pad like this whenever you want to watch something. Okay, write down the word. Make your own dictionary, guys, and use them in your writings and speakings. Okay, yes, that is the better answer, I believe. What exercises are helpful to improve your writing skills? Definitely read and write both, which helps to get a familiar and sentence formation, where to and when to use any word. Definitely, sentence formations are very important, and when it doesn't, for example, after you write a sentence, when the opposite person doesn't understand it, that means there's some problem in that sentence. There's some error. So sentence formations can be corrected by proper subject verb agreements. Okay, yes, all these things. Okay, and yes, In computer based, are we allowed to attempt task 2 before task 1? Yes, you can do it, but in computer based, again we're talking about, right? It is always, I always recommend, even in computer based or paper based test, first attempt task 1, then jump to task 2. First, uh, get that from your head that I have to complete again task 1, because if you have not completed task 1 before, you will again have that notion that okay, I didn't complete that, I have to go back once I complete task 2. No, first complete task 1, then peacefully sit for task 2, develop ideas, develop sentences, and write your task 2, guys. So I always recommend, even if it's paper based or computer based, write task 1 first and then jump off to task 2. Okay. Good evening, sir. I missed some classes recorded. Please go. Yes, that you can get the help from our moderator, our counselors. Okay. So in the end, you can ask, ma'am and sir, we missed 2 classes, recorded classes. Okay, that you can again get it from our moderator or the counselors. Also, reading sections we supposed to attempt or order and recording. So we are not doing reading now. So if you have those audios, and the recorded videos, definitely you can go to a website and access it. So you can get the help from our counselors. Okay, how to find silent words in English. Yes, guys, don't go into deep grammars and stuff. Okay, basic grammar, basic skills are required to write an essay, a beautiful essay. Okay, that's the reason I said the one who corrects is not an English professor. He's not going to check whether you're writing indirect to direct, direct to indirect. No, guys, no, all these things. Whether you understood the question, you're answering the question properly, you have answered every part of the question. Okay, whether you develop your ideas in a nice manner or not. Okay, whether you're able to convince the opposite person with your ideas, right? That is what it is required. Okay, basic grammar is required. Spelling mistakes, no. Okay, uh, even subject verb agreements, you need to be very aware of that. Okay, for example, some people write he work in TCS. That's wrong, right? He works in TCS. When subject is singular, the verb should be plural. That is called subject verb, simple subject verb agreements, right? So these things you need to be aware of: spelling mistakes, subject verb agreements, punctuations. Okay, and how beautiful you tell your story. If you're really a good storyteller, 7 bands are in your pocket. Okay. Yes. So let's see how to develop an introduction for this. Okay. I'll explain it to you now how it is, but you'll also write your introductions and post it to me in the yes, in the chat. Okay, so for the first sentence, okay, in many countries, how to paraphrase the question? See how it is. In many countries, for some countries, saying in many nations or many countries, right? For some countries, in many nations around the world. Okay, the average weight of people is increasing, right? He's saying declining health and lack of fitness are becoming very common among the people. Okay, so for this sentence is given the one type of introduction. Okay, he is rephrasing it. Another way to also write is, in certain nations the mean mass of individuals are rising and their overall being is declining. So exactly this is paraphrased. See, for decreasing is given declining. For fitness, health and fitness, well-being. Okay, so very beautifully again, mean. For average weight is used mean mass. Got it, guys? So it's a beautiful way of reparaphrasing. And the another sentence for reparaphrasing the question is, in certain nations around the world, individuals' health and fitness is worsening along with raising mean weight of the individuals. Okay, so see, obviously, in different languages, we ask water, right? In the same way, to one idea, we can construct, reparaphrase in different ways, isn't it? If we really, we can play with if words and sentences if we know what we have to write. So see, this beautifully you can write. Okay, and then what is thesis statement? That is what I was telling, right? So thesis statement is nothing but according to me or according to you. What do you think about the above statement? That is thesis statement. Okay, so a thesis one of the thesis statement is this: there are a number of causes of this, but certain measures could be taken to elevate this problem. Okay, then you can also write, in my opinion, the main problems behind, in my opinion, you can write, okay, in my opinion, the main problems behind this are increased consumption of unhealthy food and lack of irregular exercises. Some possible solutions would be to encourage individuals to improve in more physical activities. So he's also giving thesis statement, he's also giving some solutions also. Okay, so definitely we can talk about the solutions in the later part of the essay. But what is thesis statement is, what do you think about the above given statement? That is thesis statement. And outline of the essay is written like this. In this essay, or this essay will discuss some reasons why this has occurred and examine the consequences of worrying trend. Okay, so in this essay, I'm going to discuss both the problems and solutions, and give the appropriate solutions to it. Something like that you can write. So that could be the outline of the essay. So in reparaphrasing the question in introduction and thesis statement and outline of the essay. If you write these three sentences, definitely your introduction is complete. Okay, just remember these guys. If you want to write, you can write it. What is introduction? Introduction has reparaphrasing the question. Okay, the main idea, the main question is this. Okay, in some countries to decreasing, right? This is other part of the question. What do you think and all? This is the thesis statement question. What do you think and all? Okay, so in some countries to decreasing is the main idea. So for that, reparaphrasing is what you're going to do. That is the first sentence. The second sentence is thesis statement. No, sorry, sorry. The second sentence is thesis statement, which says, I'm silent. Before going to that, we were discussing like, I want you to give an introduction, but I'll also discuss because we are getting shortage of time. So I'll tell you what is uh, the next para, which is a body paragraph one, right? After introduction paragraph, next one would be body paragraph one. So what it has problems and examples, right? So body paragraph one, how will you write? Body paragraph one, first you'll state the problem, then you'll explain the problem. Okay, you can explain the problem in 2 to 3 sentences again. Okay, so here in body paragraph one, you can also state two problems. Okay, the body paragraph can have two problems. Okay, so what is the problem one? For example, stating a problem, there are several causes of this situation or for this thing, right? There are several reasons, isn't it? The main one is the technological advances have resulted in a sedentary lifestyle. Obviously, we all became lazy, right? After this technology has got invented, we see the technology is for doing the work faster, but maybe in due course, we humans have become even little lazier. Sedentary lifestyle means obviously a lazy lifestyle where we are used or we are bound with the technology. We only need technology to do it. Okay. Yes. So, yes, the main one is the technological advancements, which has resulted in sedentary lifestyle. The same thing he has explained it in this way also. The major cause behind declining health and fitness among the individuals is lack of adequate physical activity. Definitely, the same thing. Whatever he said here is he has told it in a different paraphrasing again, right? So, because of lack of physical activity, so we all have washing machines nowadays, right? Before our mothers, I mean, my mother used to wash like anything, you know. We never had any washing machine, you know. I bought my first washing machine like 10 years ago, or yeah, 12, 15 years ago maybe. So my mother used to wash with her own hands. I used to feel really bad. So when I first got my first job, I got her washing machine. Okay, so So technology has made us to do less physical activity. So compared to our now generation, the older generation used to be very active, right? You can say that in this sentence. Okay. Then explain the problem. You know, we have stated the problem. Okay, problem is this. Because of less activity or less physical activity, this problem has aroused. Okay, this problem has come up. Now explaining it. What is it? Because of the prevalent use of computers in vehicles, like I said, I gave an example of washing machine, right? Here it is no longer necessary to move around much. Okay, so it's saying because of prevalent use of computers in vehicles, there's no long, for example, we sit on our desktop and do everything. Okay, we don't need to move much. Okay, to get that file from here, put to go here and there. Okay, or even to go to a smaller distance, we use our vehicles, isn't it? We don't walk. Even if it's like less than half a kilometer, we need to go and buy something. We use our own vehicles. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, and with the advent of technology, individuals are trying more on technology and less on their physical body. So the same thing is explained it in a different phrase. For example, or for instance, individuals are using automobiles extensively to move around instead of using their body to walk around the places. Okay, the same thing. So now here first he stated the problem because of less physical activity and explaining what it is, how it is, giving by giving examples. Okay, yes. Then comes result in the same paragraph. Okay. So what is the result of it? Obviously, it leads to overweight, isn't it? This leads to people becoming overweight, which also adversely affects their health and fitness. Consequently, and this the second one also. Therefore, a result, a consequence. See, different words. Okay. And so using always therefore, okay, you can also use consequently as a result, right? People are burning. So this is like coercive devices. Okay. Then people are burning less calories than they should and are building an unhealthy body. Okay. So this is the result of the problem. And then problem number two. In addition, people are consuming more unhealthy processed food nowadays. And the second one, another key reason behind this is the consumption of processed food and junk food. Okay. This is very simple in our own words, right? See, no need to be very formal here. That's what the IELTS is saying. Don't need to be very formal. You can use like a bit of informal words also, right? Junk food. Okay, so like these things. Okay, and here is used processed food. Okay, obviously processed food is junk food and which is unhealthy. And then problem two, explanation, right? So in addition, people are consuming more unhealthy processed food nowadays. For example, with explanation is given. The example, junk food and processed food, canned food become extremely popular due to people's chronic busyness. So after consuming and without working out, definitely, or without any physical activity, people are becoming less. Such food results in a lot of health problems and consume large quantities. So in the same way, he's explaining the other key point. Okay. Yes. And the solution, guys. The next paragraph. Okay. The next paragraph, that is body paragraph 2. See, I told you here. Till now we discussed about body paragraph, causes, problems with examples. Now we are giving some solution to it. Whatever, see here also, whatever solutions you feel that is appropriate, you can give it. Okay, it's not again specialist knowledge required, like I said. Okay, yes. So various courses of action could be taken in order to. I'm sorry. Diet and health. Okay. Then although the problems look abstract, then the solutions for each of every problem. Firstly, government should encourage citizens to involve in various physical activities by launching nationwide campaigns. Okay, again, he's telling the same thing, but it's a one of one kind of solution, isn't it? Then explain how to like in a wider manner the above given point. The state here is given the statement of how to give a how to become healthier, right? For the solution, here is explaining more here. For instance, advertisements by the Ministry of Health about the dangers of eating junk food and not exercising should be regularly shown on television and internet. So obviously, when something is shown regularly, because nowadays we follow a lot televisions and obviously social networking websites. When things are shown, definitely people will get some awareness. Okay, if I do this, definitely it is not good. So maybe 50% they'll decrease. Maybe every time, every day they're eating a junk food, then it will come to once a week. So that's what he's saying. So if they show it on the television, or for example, no smoking, right? I mean, I know it's very vague thing, but example, it is shown on in every movie theater. With the I mean, some scenes are very like inappropriate. They show the entire jaw coming out by operating it. So I feel it really embarrassed. But even after showing that, people still smoke, I believe. But I've seen people not smoking outside the premises. Some of the places I mean, I'm talking about my hometown, Vishakhapatnam, right? So it has lessened now. So I think somewhere or the other it is affecting. Again, if the government takes necessary action, the same thing, the citizens and the nation would be forced to involve in more physical activities. Okay, again, posing on the government, right? It's easy to say. Then, result of solution one, the result again you can talk about as a result, citizen should realize the gravity of situation and start taking their overall well-being more seriously. The same way, consequently, individuals will remain physically fit and maintain good health. And explain the result. What is the result? See, now it's all about the solution. What is the solution? And for this solution also is given the result. Okay, and for that result also is given some explanation. See, another way for like forward could be for schools and to prohibit unhealthy food from being sold in schools. Yes, obviously, many unhealthy food or the chips or the packets which are sold right near the schools or within the schools or colleges. Okay, that should be avoided. Is saying. Okay. Secondly, the same thing. Uh, secondly, is another cohesive word you can say. The starting sentences are really like it should be catchy again. For example, if you want to say something like, firstly, I would like to talk about. In the second paragraph, you can talk about for the above thing. Obviously, secondly, you would like to talk about. You can say that too. You can also say something obviously something different to it. You are telling it. Then it should be contradictingly. There are some disadvantages to or some good. Okay. So secondly, schools can focus on teaching right food habits and encouraging children to participate in more physical activities right from the childhood. So this is the way you should do it, guys. Okay. So another solution too, you can read it. Okay. But yes, I want you to construct one introduction. Okay. So this is the question. I want you to construct a question or introduction, sorry, introduction, which should have the paraphrasing of the question, thesis statement, and outline of the essay. Okay. These three statements should be there. Can you quickly type your introduction in your chat box and please send it to me? I'm giving you 5 minutes. You have only 5 minutes, and then we'll end the session. Okay. Please send your introductions. Let's see how well you develop or how much you understood about it. So introduction should have paraphrasing the question, thesis statement, and outline of the essay. These three statements. Okay. Only introduction I want. Don't worry about the word count and all now. Okay. I just want introduction. Okay. Let me have some water. Okay. Okay, someone asked. So do we need to write in points guys, no need of points. It should be in paragraph. Okay. It should not be in points, guys. It should be simple paragraphs. Okay. No need to write introduction. Okay, I'm going to give introduction. No, it should start directly. Okay. No need to write headings also. Introduction heading, body paragraph one heading, body paragraph two heading, conclusion. No headings. You'll start a paragraph. First paragraph is understood that it's an introduction. Okay. Yes. Guys, you only have 4 minutes. Fast. You can type it in your chat box, please, and send it to me. Okay, Vamsi has sent. In several states, the mean weight of individuals is rising and their levels of health and fitness are falling. Okay, it's almost similar. There could be many reasons why this trend is seen in various nations. Nice. It could range from personal choice, such as lack of irregular exercise, unhealthy sleeping schedules, the usage of junk food, to genetic issues, wow, such as obesity. Okay. In this essay, I would like to highlight. Okay. So, Mamsi, I think you can avoid this explanation thing in the thesis statement. Those things like junk food and all, you can avoid obesity and all, you can talk about it in the upcoming paragraphs. Okay. So, introduction should be of like 4 to 5 sentences. That's it, not more than that. Okay. The minimum is 4 sentences. Okay. But nice. In this essay, I would be highlighting various reasons as to why it is happening and provide solutions to it. Very good. I like your introduction, Vamsi. Then this Atharva. In certain nations, it is obsessed. Okay, it is obsessed that okay the average mass of individuals has increased drastically, and the level of fitness and well-being is reducing. Okay. Okay. So you can also add a statement, Atharva, like something like, yeah, in this, I'm going to talk both the problem and solutions, okay, or or the available solutions according to me, or the solutions according to me are these, which are coming in this upcoming paragraphs. You're just highlighting that. I'm just giving you some um, outline of the essay, okay. Then good, Atharva. Then the weight, but the word limit is less. Okay, that is the only thing. And Vardhan, the weight of population of few countries is boosting. Okay, and their health and fitness rankings are decreasing. Okay, good. But you can also talk about, in your opinion, what do you think? Okay, that also you can write like a thesis statement. Okay, so Vardhan, outline also you can write, and thesis also. What do you think of it? Okay, that also you can write. Yeah, yes. I might not be able to read everyone's. I'm just randomly doing it. Okay. Conclusion, yes. Okay. Yes, I'll explain about the conclusion in 2 minutes. Okay. Yes, many countries and nations are facing this issue across states and cities. Very good, guys. Yes, there's like health and weight. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Your introductions are really good. Most of yours. Okay. Yes. We'll quickly close it. Bye. doing the conclusion, right? Yes. So after body paragraph 2, we have conclusion, guys. So conclusion is like of one paragraph again. So obviously you will write 4 to 5 sentences. Okay. And one thing I want you to, or a tip can be given here is, before writing the conclusion, count your words if you're writing a paper-based test. Okay. If you're writing a paper-based test, count your words. If you're writing a computer-based, definitely the words are displayed there. These many words you've written. So why I want you to count before conclusion is, after writing the conclusion, if you count it and you feel that 250 words are not been written and you're exaggerating or adding some points, the examiner will definitely understand it. Okay, this person is exaggerating the points. So it's better you, and sometimes we'll not get to think of to extend more, right? We have done it and done it after writing the conclusion. And after writing the conclusion, if the words are less, then you'll be into problem, right? So what you'll do is, you will count the words before writing the conclusion. So after writing the body paragraph 2 or 3, you will count the words if it's a paper-based test. And then you are very near to 210 words before giving the conclusion. All you need is 40 words. Those 40 words, you will write it in 4 sentences, right? In conclusion. So no problem about the word limit. So if you feel that you have written less than 200 words before giving the conclusion, then write, add some points in in body paragraph 1 or body paragraph 2. Okay, give some more examples, then write the conclusion. This is the better way to check your words and exaggerate it. So then the examiner will not know. But after writing the conclusion, you want to write something else, then it will be a little odd, right? So conclusion is, here we can write in this way: the conclusion of various factors have led to problems related to health and fitness, but this situation could be addressed by the launch of health and fitness campaigns and implementation of effective regulations to limit the sale of unhealthy food in school. So whatever you've written in introduction, whatever you've written in body paragraph, whatever you've written in body paragraph 2, you're just compressing it and writing it in conclusion. That is what conclusion, right? So how to write a conclusion is very easy. Whatever the introduction is, whatever you have given it in body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, you're summarizing it and compressing it and giving it in conclusion. But don't use the same phrases. For example, in introduction, you have used one sentence. You're using the same sentence in conclusion. So what examiner will do is, he'll just round off or keep a bracket. Okay, these and this entire sentence is repeated. That is what he doesn't want, right? So a repeated word or sentences is not what the examiners don't like, and sentences strictly prohibited. Don't use the same sentence which you have used it in the introduction. But how will you tactically do is, or intellectually do it is, same sentence, but you're re-paraphrasing whatever sentence you have given it in the introduction. If you want to write the same thing, isn't it? You're re-paraphrasing it. For re-paraphrasing, no marks will be cut, because you're again giving out your English here, right? Again, you're re-paraphrasing. All the English is coming here. So obviously, re-paraphrasing is what he wants, not the same ditto sentence. Even if you copy the same sentence, for example, some people, what they do cleverly, they in the introduction itself, they write the same sentence. For example, introduction, a first sentence should be the paraphrasing of the sentence, the question, right? If you write the same thing, whatever the question has, same sentence, if you write without paraphrasing, then he'll decrease the marks for it, because it's repeated. He doesn't like it. He wants you to inculcate your ideas and give it a paraphrasing in your own words. Okay. Here also, in conclusion also, it's quite easy. Whatever you feel, yes, in the end, whatever summary you're giving it in the introduction and body paragraph and body paragraph, to that summary you're writing it in conclusion. So the conclusion is very beautiful here. See, in conclusion, the first sentence is given. See, while there are a couple of strong reasons behind declining health and fitness of individuals, there are convincing solutions which can solve the problems and make individuals healthier. Whatever it is told here, it is given here in simple ways. See, again, another sentence for conclusion, the second sentence. Okay, given this situation, it is recommended that steps should be taken immediately in order to ensure that health and fitnesses of the people in the country improves. Basic steps like health awareness campaigns and strict regulations at school levels will be helpful to solve this problem. Okay. Again, conclusion statement paragraph can be 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, it can be a little shorter than the body. Obviously, it should be like introduction and conclusion of same size. Again, at least 3 sentences. Okay, body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2 of same size. Okay, that will look beautiful. Okay, so yes. So there are some more questions here. If you want, you can take a pic of it. Obviously, you'll also have handouts. You can just take a pic of it and try writing one essays. Okay. Yes, you can take a pic of it or a screenshot of it. Okay, guys. So everything is available in our worksheets. You can go through it, and also the recording will be available of this class in the next class. Those who have joined in middle or in the end of the class, the recording is always available. You can go through it. But we also provide one-to-one classes too. Okay. So definitely one-to-one classes will be very effective. We'll be discussing more on this. We'll be correcting your essays because here I can't correct your essay, right? So for so many people, so we have dedicated trainers where we correct essays. We even for speaking also one-to-one sessions will be there. Okay, so all these things are there. Yeah, you can contact a moderator or counselor. Okay, so that's all, guys, from my end. Ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll take over.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, guys. Bye. Take care and have a great evening. Bye bye.
Okay. So, guys, am I visible to all of you? Okay. So, guys, you were asking about the coupon. Okay. So, for the coupons, the people who gave the test on Saturday, who submitted the answers, you can would have gotten a personalized coupon on your email ID as well as